Hey YouTube friends, this is Tom. Welcome. Join me because today we're making a paracord bracelet and this one is called the Cloven zipper. We're making a bracelet that is 20 centimeters or around about 8 inches, and we're going to need two pieces of paracord. This one here is 260 centimeters and this one is 330 centimeters. Start by finding the center of both pieces of paracord. This one is the shorter piece and this one is the longer one, and place the longer one on the top. And we are going to tie a cobra knot around this top loop. So form a loop and then just dangle the shorter piece over that loop and then tie our cobra knot. So take that right strand over both of those center strands, left one over that, and then behind and up through that right loop. So tighten this down and then adjust this top loop here so it's around about 1 centimeter, which is about half an inch. Once you've made your loop, we just want to flip this piece vertically and then with the left hand inner strand form an overhand loop. Take the right inner strand, form a bight and tuck it down through that loop and then tighten up. Next we're going to take this left side and form a bight and go through that center loop there, and then we want to tighten this loop down around it. And we also want to leave enough room here to tie a clove hitch. So we're going to take our left strand and tie our clove hitch. So go over and then through the loop. Go diagonally across to the left and through the loop again. And then finally we want to just tuck it underneath this part here. So form a bight, tuck it through and then pull that all the way through. And then we can tighten this clove hitch up. And then we're going to close this loop down just by tugging on the bottom section of the top loop here. And then we're going to form a bight here on the right, down through the loop, and then close that loop down just by pulling this strand here on the left. And again, leave enough room here to tie a clove hitch. So we're going to use our right strand to tie this clove hitch over the top and through the loop. And then over to the right. And through the loop again. And then finally just tuck it up next to this strand here to finish off the clove hitch. And pull that all the way through. And then we can tighten the clove hitch down. And then close this loop down here on the right. So we do that by tugging this top loop here, just the bottom strand. We can make this loop here a little bit smaller, just tugging this strand here. So next we're going to take our left strand and go through the loop. Close the loop down. And then on the left we're going to tie another clove hitch. So over and through the loop. Then over to the left. Through the loop again. And then finally tuck it up beneath that diagonal bar. Then we can close the clove hitch down, or tighten the clove hitch. Close this bottom loop. And then we can make this loop here a little bit smaller. Just tug on this strand here. So next, form a bight go through the top loop and close that top loop down. And then tie a clove hitch around here. So over the top and through the loop. Then go over to the right, through the loop again, and then just tuck it up through here. Pull that all the way through. And then tighten this clove hitch. Then we want to close the bottom loop and then just make this top loop a little bit smaller. So then we're just going to alternate between the left and the right and keep tying forward until you get the bracelet to the desired length. Once we get to the end, we just want to tuck these strands through our last loop and then tighten that loop down. And I'm just going to turn my bracelet around now, pull these all the way through. And then we can cut and singe the ends here. Just singe them off with a lighter. And press it flat. Do the same over the other side. And then we can tie a button down the bottom. So just form a loop on the right and then form a loop on the left. Tuck the right strand up through the right loop and the left down through the left loop. So we can tighten that up and then finally cut and singe these ends here. So that's it, the finished bracelet. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you supporting the channel. I like you all, and I'll see you on the next video.